Welcome to News in Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at an update of the man who was burnt on hot pavement by cops.
Spent over a month in a burn unit with police peeping through the windows to see what he was doing.
If true, that means Phoenix officers knew his condition was bad. And Michael says officers were there for days and often kept him handcuffed.
Like, what do you mean they were there?
They were just outside the room. They had like this little clicker thing that's like a blind inside the window, and they just...
On June 7, 2024, I covered a story where the Phoenix Police Department held a man down on the ground during a day where temperatures reached 113 degrees, and the asphalt surface was estimated to be between 180 and 200 degrees, causing third-degree burns on his arms, legs, and chest.
Okay, so right there, that's torture. It tortured this man.
The DOJ wants to take over that department, and the city just made national headlines after we exposed officers punching and tasering a man who's deaf.
Tonight, we're back investigating a new case, and we're warning you right off the bat, parts of this story are hard to watch.
Yeah, this video shows officers on top of a man in the middle of the afternoon, in the middle of the summer, in the middle of a record-breaking heat wave.
That man has not been charged for this incident, but he spent more than a month in the hospital with third-degree burns. His attorneys say officers literally cooked him on the blacktop. We've blurred the pictures of those burns here, but we're going to show you more of that a little later in this story. Our chief investigator, Dave Biskuping, interviewed that man and also got that surveillance video.
What day did this happen?
July 6th.
Okay.
I believe it was like around 2 in the afternoon.
It was pretty hot that day, right? Like 115 or something?
I believe it was breaking record.
Due to his agonizing pain, I had to censor out his screams so YouTube would not censor the entire video.
14.
So he was yelling and screaming that he was burning and it was hurting, and they didn't care. They don't care about this kind of stuff.
On that day, and what happened left him with scars all over his body, up and down his arms, across his chest, on his legs, with chunks missing from his knees.
Just avoid the mirrors now. I don't even care to look.
It happened in a parking lot off 7th Street, just north of downtown. Surveillance video shows Michael on the phone walking to the store. That's when a police SUV pulled up behind him. He says the officers told him to come here, and he did.
I walked up to them and with my phone in the hand and said what happened or what's going on. I don't really remember what I said, but I came back. One officer grabbed my one wrist, and then the other officer grabbed my other wrist.
Before we go further, here's the backstory. Michael lives in a house close by, practically across the street. And according to Michael, his roommate had just reported a theft from their house.
So there was a theft situation going on.
Right, and he just...
But it wasn't involving you, right?
No.
A court record search shows Michael has a handful of misdemeanor cases in Arizona. 3 dismissed, 1 guilty judgment for criminal damage, and on this day, he had an outstanding warrant for a failure to appear. But Michael claims he didn't know he had a warrant. And police confirmed these officers didn't know about it either.
In my mind, too, I feel like deep down, because I think to myself, I had a bad past. I don't deserve a lot of good things in my life. So I'm like, maybe I did deserve this, you know?
That's the background. Now let's get back to what happened. Remember, we don't have body camera video, so we can't hear what's happening.
And then...
So all he did was come from the general direction of where the theft had occurred.
They told me instantly in a mean, hostile voice that they were saying you're being detained, and I said, but I'm on the phone. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Please explain to me. And they're like, why are you getting antsy? Why are you seem like you're nervous? And I said, I'm not. I'm just, you scared me. You told me I'm being detained and I didn't do anything. Can you at least explain to me? I want to sit down. Let me sit down. Look, I'm not trying to run. And I sat down on the back of some random person's truck tail.
I saw that, yeah.
About 15 seconds later, Michael stands. The video shows them struggling for about 30 seconds. Then more officers run up and take him down.
They said, give me your arm, stop resisting. And I think that's when 5 people were on me.
He thought of George Floyd because they were kneeling on his back and neck, in addition to the pavement burning his body.
So they detain him without telling him what he's detained for. And then, all he's asking is, what the hell did I do? And they wouldn't even tell him. and then he gets up and they throw him on the ground, and knees on his back, knees on his neck. Like, what the hell is this?
Michael spent more than 4 minutes on the blacktop before getting handcuffed, then picked up and dragged to the police car. He said his skin was already bubbling and peeling away.
Can you describe the pain? Like, how bad was it?
Like going through hell and Hades, I guess you'd say. It's like,
So I'm pretty sure the pictures are enough evidence. I don't have to read this, but to help you further understand how hot the pavement can become, all I did was a simple Google search and listen to what Google stated. In 114-degree weather, pavement, particularly asphalt, can reach temperatures as high as 160 degrees Fahrenheit due to its dark color absorbing a large amount of heat from the sun, often being 40 to 60 degrees hotter than the surrounding air temperature, meaning it can be significantly hotter than the actual air temperature, making it crucial to consider the pavement temperature when walking pets or going barefoot outside on hot days. At such high temperatures, even brief contact with the pavement can cause burns, especially on sensitive skin like a dog's paw.
Like, I could just imagine 160 degrees on your skin. I mean, it's bubbling at this point.
He's on notice. They're set to face yet another lawsuit, and it's from a case we exposed just a couple months ago.
During our record-breaking heat wave this summer, officers held this man down on the asphalt with the skin melting and peeling away from his body. ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscopine broke that story.
This is Michael Kenyon, and this video shows the permanent scars that are now left across his chest, his arms, and his legs. They're the same images included in this new 10-page settlement demand that his lawyers just filed against Phoenix. And it says if the city doesn't settle for more than $15 million, they will sue.
The Phoenix police are demonstrating an utter disregard for human life.
And as you may have already guessed, the Phoenix Police Department did not settle. So therefore, in January of this year, Michael and his team of lawyers, they are suing the Phoenix Police Department for $15.5 million. However, in July of this year, I'll read you the update of what took place. The Phoenix police officers involved in the July 2024 incident with Michael Kenyon suffered third-degree burns after being detained on scorching pavement have been cleared of wrongdoing by an internal review board. However, the case is now the focus of an active federal lawsuit, and the Phoenix Police Department has since updated its policies to address heat-related risk during detentions.
So basically, we'll let these guys get away with it, but we'll be more careful next time.
It should have been common sense, actually. Internal findings. A police review board concluded that all 4 officers acted within department policy as it existed at the time. The police chief concurred with the board's determination. And there you have it. You have police pull up, they grab a guy who was never charged and who had nothing to do with the call that they received. They pin him down on scorching hot pavement and he suffers third-degree burns. And now everyone's just going to walk away. No one's guilty. And even if he wins this lawsuit of $15.5 million, that's nowhere near enough to just, if you think about what he has to live with for the rest of his life. His body is scorched forever. And everyone's just going to wash their hand of this. This is policing in America. This is what we deal with on an everyday basis. This is why we the people, must protect ourselves. Make sure you don't only just know your rights, because sometimes it's just not enough. Learn to protect yourself. That being said, we the people, you, signing off.
So I'll leave a link to the original video and to the original page in my description. What do you think of this? Do you think these cops deserve to be in jail for this? I do. That's assault. That's torture. Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.